Hey everyone, I hope you've been having a good week. So, you may or may not know that last week was HSN Craft Day. Yeah, so I did partake this time around, and I have the majority of everything. There's a couple of things on extended delivery, but I'll explain those later. So the first thing I want to show you, this came in a weird packaging, I thought, but I picked up LDRS's Christmas curb appeal, and I know I keep saying I don't need a bunch of Christmas stuff, but I know that there was something about this one that was just so cute. And it makes these little Christmas houses. And they got the one with the snow. They got the little lights. They got the ribbons. Yeah, I don't know. It spoke to me. Excuse me. So I've decided, these dies that have all these little pieces, I am just gonna, while I'm watching TV, just cut little pieces and then save them in little envelopes to go with these things, so that when I'm ready and I want to do something, I can just assemble, because there's so many little pieces. But it was so cute, and I do love LDRS's products. So, and it was a good price too. Let me see. They probably still have it in stock. I think it was $19.95. I mean, that's a steal these days. And it looks like it has instructions. Let's take a look. Angie and her husband, Alan, are very nice, and I like to be able to support a small business. All right, so yeah, so it shows how to build the house, how many pieces of everything that you need, your steps in assembling, the different windows, the building, putting the doors on. They've got all these accessories here. They got a little snowman, the snow, the lights, little shrubs, little, what is that called? Banner, not banners. Bustling, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. And then different examples that they've gotten. Mix, match, and create. So, I thought that was cute and reasonably priced. So I picked that up. See if I get this back in here. And what else did I get? Oh, yes. I picked up an Griffin set. Oh, now I'm losing everything over here. This one was pricey because Anna is. This was the hourglass die, but look at how huge it is. It's absolutely humongous. And it makes an hourglass. Yes, it does. But I bought it because it made the coolest looking shaker. And I thought it could be perfect for a birthday, you know, sands through the hourglass, time-wise. Birthdays, anniversaries, oops, look, 3D easel hourglass die. Look at how cute. And it doesn't have to be all at a Griffin foo-foo, you know. I mean, it can. Lord knows I have enough of her flowers and stuff. But, great instructions, as usual. How to do the shaker. And then more ideas. So I can't wait to have a play with that. And it's, let me measure it, because it is, I would imagine it's going to make a 5x7 card, because that's usually the size of her dies. But let's measure. So this whole thing is one piece, so it is like 6.5. So definitely a 5x7 card. So I picked that up. And then I picked up something that just all fell apart here. Hold on, let me grab. All right. So I picked up Crafter's Companions, small, it's a small bundle. And it's Christmas, yes, I know. But it's dogs, and I am an animal lover, and my heart especially belongs to dogs. So, but look at how cute. We've got stamps and dies for the little dachshund. This is supposed to be a beagle. Yeah, beagle. And then a pug. Oh, look at how cute they are. Stamp and die. Snowflakes and Paws embossing folder, and then dress up dog metallic die set. So makes these 3 dogs, and see, they don't need to, they don't have to be Christmas. They could just be dogs. It's okay. So I thought those are cute, and they all have the basic same. They're just ears are different. And then look at this cute little paper pad. Let me see. Let's open this. Baby. It's so... All right. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I know. There's a lot of, it's been really windy, and sinuses, pollen. So this is 6x6. And we get the trees. We got lots of trees. Look at how cute. Beagle. Look at how cute these are. Look. So cute. Little stars. Look at the pug. He's so cute with that little green scarf on. the little dachshund. Some stripes. And then these we can make tags out of. Look at how it decked the paws. Look at how cute that is. And then a little gingham, like large gingham print. Hold on just a second. But look, look at this stamp set. Hi, Merry Christmas, naughty or nice with a little paw. Santa's Yelper, Wolf, Santa Paws. May your days be furry and bright. Deck the paws, barking spirits bright. I ate Santa's cookies. Dachshund through the snow. Oh, Christmas treat. We woof you a Merry Christmas, barking around the Christmas tree. Happy holidays. And then this one, which I don't understand. So if you know what this means, Felix Naughty Dog. If you know what that means, it must be a British term, because I don't have a clue what that is. But let me know in comments if you do, because it's got me stumped. But how cute is this? And I can use the dogs for not a Christmas. And this was $39.95. So, and then the last regular thing that I purchased, that I received, was only $14.95. And it's from Diamond Press. And it was billed as the largest adhesive, set of adhesive, film adhesives. And I don't know what I was expecting, but it did say 13,440 pieces. And this huge box came. I might have to lift you up. Actually, it's not Diamond Press, it's Kingston, Bath Kingston. But it was only $14.95, and who doesn't need foam adhesive? Look at it, it's taking up the whole thing here. Let me see if I can lift you up a little bit, because it's pretty massive. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I was expecting. But look at that. It's a lot. It is a lot. But, as it says, it has sheets, full 5x7 sheets, which you don't see all the time. With 1 millimeter sheets, 2 millimeter, and 3 millimeter. And there are 4 of each color and 4 of each size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 24 sheets. Which I'm taking are the back ones here. And then it has the squares. Can you see the squares? Oh, you can see my light. There we go. Squares. Foam squares. And there's 4 sheets of 1/4, 4 white sheets of 1/4 squares, 3 millimeter, 4 black sheets of 1/4 squares, 3 millimeter. And then see if I can open this. Then we have strips. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this, get these out. Nope, they are in there tight. All right, hold on. Okay, so those are the 5x7s. All right. These are the squares. So there's a ton of squares. And then strips. And the strips come in one white sheet of 1 millimeter, and they're 7 inches long by a 1/4 inch, so they're 1/4 inch, which is a really good size, thick, diameter. And then one sheet of 2 millimeter and one sheet of 3 millimeter. So depending on what you need for your project. So that's the white, and then the black is right there. So $14.95. I mean, you can't beat it. And when I first started crafting and buying online, I did buy a whole bunch of the squares from Crafter's Companion, but after all these years, they're not so good anymore. So I thought getting some new ones and the different sizes, because the Crafter's Companion at the time, they were all the same size. So, but isn't that amazing for $14.95? I mean, you can't beat it. I will let you know how they are. Hopefully, I like them when they're easy to come off, and the paper is easy to just flick off. So I like the sizes of the strips, because if you're using your strips for cards, or especially for shakers, you've got the different thicknesses, so that you don't have to like double and waste to make it higher, so that your little things move around. So the other things that I purchased, which aren't here yet, well, okay, let me backtrack. I said I wasn't going to get the Today's Special, but I changed my mind. And the Today's Special, if you didn't watch, was the new Diamond Press Grand Marquee. I have the marquee, and I've had the marquee since it was the Today's Special on HSN. I don't know, I think maybe 2021. I could be wrong, but I think it was 2021. See, there she is. And and I love my marquee, and I use it a lot when I have something small. And I said I was gonna wait till they came out with a lavender one. They did come out with a purple in the new Grand Marquee, and but they ended up with lavender ones to give away, but not to sell. And I was gonna wait, and then I realized, maybe lavender isn't the color that I should have, because I tried buying the Lavender Scout, and that only lasted a month before it broke. And then I had to go jump through hoops to get them to refund me my money. Even though there was, at the time that when they first came out, there was definitely issues that people were having. It wasn't just my machine. I think whatever it was, they figured it out. because I haven't heard anybody complain. But I thought, so my room is, purple and teal. So I went with the teal one, and I did get it. I haven't unboxed it yet. I want to do an unboxing. We're going to do that on Monday, on the Mondays with Mary. And I went ahead and I bought it because it's supposed to be able to take 3D embossing folders. And I'm praying that it does, because it would be so nice just to do a quick embossing folder. And I love embossing folders. And I have Stampin' Up, Altenew, Spellbinders. I mean, everybody that has makes an embossing folder, I have that brand. And they're the 3D embossing folders. And they're all slightly different. And I was hoping when I bought my Empress Elite that I wouldn't have an issue. But if you watch that video, I did. I think I've finally found, after trial and error, I found the combination that works. But I don't have anything quick like the Marquee, because the Marquee is quick. It's, I have the Gina K machine. It's not the Gina K version, but it's the same machine. And it will take them all, but you have to, the good thing about hers is that it adjusts, you can adjust the pressure, and so it does fit. But it's not quick. So I've got my fingers crossed that the Grand Marquis is going to do the job. And it comes with a huge, I think it's a 9 by 11 folder, and then a 5 by 7, or a little bit larger than a 5 by 7. So you can cut a lot through. And then that'll give me another Marquee, because I've had this one. It's been a workhorse, like I said, since 2001. But there are times when it won't advance the folder, and not if it's a new folder, it's fine. But once it starts to give that bend, and even though you're supposed to be able to use it, it seems to want to slip now, and it never used to. So I'm anticipating that this might be, on its last leg. So that being said, I did pick up the new one. It weighs a little bit more than the regular Marquee. It's 6 pounds, which actually is nothing compared to the other machines. So Mondays with Mary video will be the unboxing, and then I don't think I'm going to do any cutting, because there's a bunch of videos out there showing the cutting. It cuts. That's, but I have not seen any that tried all of the different embossing folders, and that's what I need to find out. So we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to try all the different embossing folders. And I'm hoping that it works like a charm, like the little Marquee has for all these years, and that there aren't any issues. So stand by. And the other things that are on back order or extended delivery are the extra folders, cutting folders for the Grand Marquee, because since I did not make the decision to purchase till late in the day, they had already sold out of the first go round of both size folders. And then they put them back up with an extended delivery. So that's what I'm waiting for. And I think they said August sometime, but I'm not sure. All right, so that's it. So that's my little haul. Let me know if you purchased anything on Crafty and what you did purchase. There was a bunch of stuff, but you know, I try not to buy a whole lot because I'm still in the midst of purging. So, and cleaning and organizing. It's the story of my life. So, but I did inventory all of last year's events that I participated in and all of the product that were in all of those events, which was a ton. And they are now all in my Color My Life inventory system that I use. So I think that was like a major thing that I worked on for several days last week and this week. So, all right. So if you had any questions about anything that I showed, put it in comments. Let me know. If you shopped, let me know what you got. Let me know if you shopped early. I know a bunch of people shopped the Grand Marquis early, and that attributed to the folders, cutting folders selling out even earlier than they anticipated, I think, because the minute they went online, people bought them. So, but the Grand Marquis sold out. It was only $129. And it comes with a lot. I'll show you on Monday. So, all right. So that's it. Yep. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit that button if you want to. Hit the subscribe button. If you hit the bell, it'll send you notifications when there's a new video to watch. And the thumbs up is the like button. So, I super appreciate it if you hit that like button because it lets YouTube know that it's a good video and they will promote it. And when you can get more promoting of your videos done, you pick up more subscribers, and that's what it's all about. It's like a vicious circle that they have you, a little hamster wheel they have you going round and round on all the time. But and then the share button to share a video, because sharing is caring. And I think I covered it all. Yep. Oh, except that if you do subscribe, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. There's a lot of videos out there. There's a lot of content, a lot of creators. And I appreciate anybody that subscribes. It means a lot. So, all right. So that's it. So we are going into the weekend here. Mine is going to be full of baseball. Yes. But we're not in the heat. We're by the close, not at the coast, but in the Bay Area type. Sort of won't be as hot as the past ones have been, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. So you have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully I will see you here Monday for the unboxing and testing of the Grand Marquis. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.